have guidance firing RCS.
G'day everybody, how you going? And welcome to Ostranauts. I'm streaming this on Discord, so you may hear some people come in and have a chat to me and stuff. Ostranauts is it's not one of those games for people who love super excitement. It's about going out and salvaging spacecraft and making as much money as you can in a space world. It's made by
Flight 34, you are cleared for IFR approach. Maintain current course and decel.
love the air traffic control in it. It's made by the same developer who did Neo Scavenge, which was really popular. Neo Scavenge was set on Earth. This is set up in space, above Earth rather than on Earth. The idea is you go out and it's a pretty harsh game. You go out and you start off with a small ship that you need to purchase and pay off. You need to pay a fee every day for that ship. You go out and start salvaging wrecks. The thing is, if you come across a wreck that's relatively intact and has a good reactor and everything, then you can actually repair that wreck and take it over as your ship and dismantle your existing ship, which is pretty cool as well. So let's start a new game. As I said, it's not for the faint-hearted. This game, I don't think. I don't believe that it is. But it's one of those games that you could probably sink hours and hours and hours and hours into. And the dev is continually updating it. It's in early access, so it's available on Steam. Alright, so it's generating everything. It's generating all of the system and stuff like that. OKLG is the station that we work out of, the space station. There is combat in here, but it's not a focus. It's, you might come across, say, a ship with a space pirate in it or something, a derelict ship that's got a space pirate locked in a room or something like that. You want to avoid that type of stuff as much as you possibly can. Sometimes you might get some pirates trying to board your ship and stuff. As I said, you want to kind of really avoid that type of stuff. Let's set up our character. Let's see, that's kind of a simi haircut right there. That's kind of a simi haircut right there. Scar. Oh, yeah. Let's go a nice. Yeah, let's go a nice eye scar. That sounds pretty good. We don't want any glasses on, even though I wear glasses. I think we'll go year 2000 glasses. Round John Lennon glasses. Some aviators. We'll go no glasses at all. Might go. Oh, I do like the moustache. Got a bit of a Mistio beard going on there. Yeah, let's go the full beard. Eyes. Let's. No. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Yep, surprised. Pupils. Okay, so that's pupil color. Let's go. Oh, there's lots of different types of pupils. Let's just go those for now. Nose is fine. Teeth is fine. Lips are fine. Neck, we'll add a little bit more bulk to the neck. What type of skin can we have? Just no. Yeah, there we go. Bit pasty. Bit space pasty. A bit space pasty. Yeah. Okay. So we'll just do that. Colin Trevino. No. Simidiom, definitely. And let's go for it, shall we? Let's go for it. Okay, so at the start of the game, you need to sort out a whole pile of stuff. So I might read through this. The Ayatimwa MedTech takes a glance at your chart, then at your body, then back at your chart. Immunosuppressed, low bone density, hypovolemic, standard condition for a young spacer on Kleg Station, born and raised as you were in the weak microgravity of a 33-kilometer asteroid. You can imagine that that somebody who is born in space and lives in space all their life and stuff, it would be pretty hard for them to go somewhere like on Earth and stuff, because I don't know whether their body would handle it. Doc says the insomnia is catching up with you. It's chronic around here. Something likely caused by radiation and lack of sunlight. Your eyes work well enough for now, but they're still bad and they're getting worse. 18 years old, that comes into play in a sec, and rapidly approaching middle age. Your muscles are feeble by Mars standards. They wouldn't stand a chance on Earth. There you go. No crap, you say. You're no Earther and you never will be. A heart monitor beeps and then beeps again. The board text scribbles a few notes and grants your work permissions healthy enough to strip holes in the boneyard despite everything. Fine with you, closer to the ships after all, and you're going to get one. Biological father, Sebastian Trevino. Shipbreaker from Hangzhou Orbital, Mars. New biological mother is Kiara Ray, manager from Fort Simpson. Ganymede, that's your parents there. All right, let's click OK. So this is where age comes into it. Our net worth at the moment is $99.56, which isn't much. Despite your best efforts, your dream of owning your own salvage ship still eludes you. You find yourself wondering if a change of strategy is in order. How will you spend the upcoming years? So everything that you do, setting all of these things out, adds years to your age. It also can add money, extra money and stuff like that. So do we seek adventure? Spend the year taking risks in hope of getting ahead. Events will change your traits, skills, relationship, cash, and starting items depending on your choice. So that costs you 1 year. Let's seek adventure. Let me see. What's it say here? Queen of the Diamonds on the river matches up nicely with your ladies, turns your two pair into a full house. Huang, the guy who got you into this game, is out. The ancient Nigerian shipping magnate folds. The suit, who you guess is an off-duty military contacted by her demeanor, folds. It's just you and the high roller, and he's been trailing for a while now. Tell you what, he says, smiling faintly underneath his mirror shades. Let's make this interesting. He tosses a command key for a starship onto the table. The other players go from quiet to deadly still. His only out was the inside straight draw for the straight flush, and surely he wouldn't bluff with something so valuable. We can fold, we can cheat, we can grab the key and run, or we can call him on a technicality. It's a nice ship. Oh, could you imagine starting off with a ship like that? Oh, yeah, decisions. Grab him on a technicality. We're playing for cash, you say, looking between the other players in bemusement. If you don't have the cash, you know what to do. He shrugs and takes the key back. You win his pot, but can't help thinking you've missed a chance to play better. I could have won that ship, couldn't I? But our money's gone up. We won $300, so that's all right. And it's added a year to our age, so we're now 19. Let's work on some skills. As the world around you rages, you spend time cultivating your inner garden. You do a deep dive of the old Earth archive and find there's an infinite wealth of resources to aid your quest to become a better you. Psychological journals, religious texts, self-help books, how-to manuals, poetry, novels, an entire world of self-improvement available to anyone with the discipline to achieve it. It'll take time, but this is something you have. What will you change about yourself? So this is where you can learn skills, and each skill costs a certain amount of years of your life. We can learn psychology, diagnosing and treating mental illness, persuasion, persuading others to change their mind. We can earn hacking, which would be probably pretty good. We could earn armed melee as well, which is probably would keep us a little bit more safe. Civil engineering, so designing, building and maintaining natural and artificial infrastructure. Electrical engineering, designing, building electronic devices. Software engineering. EVA suits would be a good thing to do. We've already got spaceship engineering, so building and maintaining a spacecraft, so that's good. I'm thinking we might do EVA suits because that's going to help us. So we're age 22 now. I think we can probably do maybe one more of these. I don't want to get too old. Hacking would be really good, but software engineering would be pretty cool. So we'd be able to sort of... Unarmed melee. I think we'll do that. All right, working on our traits. So we have traits, and it sets the game sets traits for us. At the moment, we're fragile, so we're physically easier to harm than most. We're micro G hypovolemic, which means we have a lowered amount of circulating blood. Hypovolemic. Thanks, Simi. Trouble falling and staying asleep. That's fine. Immunosuppressed, so permanent weakened immune system. So these things here, and we've got sharp hearing, which is good. Unfit, which is probably not good. Visually impaired, which is probably not good. Now you can see that it takes years to remove some of these traits. We only have one good trait, to be honest. I don't like fragile, so I'm going to remove that, which has added another year to our life. So I might aim for being about 30. I know you're supposed to keep that pretty low. Physically weaker than most. No, we need to get rid of that as well. It would be good to add a unfit, tired more easily by exertion than most. Well, that's probably not good when you're breaking down a ship. Strong would be really good. Physically stronger than most people. That'll add 2 years, and then we could get rid of visually impaired. So it's going to take 3 years if we get rid of unfit. Physically stronger. That may help. That may help us. We also have slow metabolism, which is actually really, really good. It's hard. It's hard because I don't want to be too old, but I really want to get rid of that. And I'd like to add strong. Going to get rid of that. And I'm going to add strong. I know that it's going to take us over my 30 limit. Go. Okay, we can save some money, which will take a year. We can seek a ship, which we need to do. So we're going to seek a ship. Okay. So this ship here, actually, she's not bad. A Ryoka TU-76A. It's a salvage tug. G'day, Farmer Craig. I'm recording just in case you know. In case you don't know. It's a salvage tug, and it's docked. Our mortgage payment is $2,187 per shift. I think we're going to take that ship. It's got a fair bit of room on it. It's a mortgage of $811,000. How you feeling, Farmer?
Not too bad.
That's good. Foot getting better.
Little by little.
All right, so we've got $399 in our account. We're now the proud owner of a TU-76A and can reach some of the outer derelicts. We're now on our own terms. Our next move is up to us. Maybe score a valuable part or two for resale or reuse. Pull down a platinum tier payout on a gig, or maybe even discover a ship discarded before its time. Whatever the case, it beats sweating in a suit all day for someone else's profit. Time to get out there and find your future. So what we need to do is we're actually pretty good because a payment of $2,187 per shift isn't too bad, to be honest. Let's click OK. All right, so that's our resume. It gives us all of those traits and stuff that we had. It gives us a little bit of a resume, but I'm not going to read through that. It just goes through what we did. Skilled in unarmed melee, removed fragile and all that type of stuff. So let's submit. And here we are. All right, coolio. Unpause world, press play, space, or the triangle button. You can press space. In here we have our jobs. Find objective target. Click this objective box to focus on the objective target. We've done. So what we need to do now is we need to go over and toggle our light switch. So we have a switch. So we click on that and right click on that and toggle power, and it's turned the light on. So this is giving us an idea on how to play. It's like a mini tutorial thing. So have you ever seen this game, Farmer Craig?
No, I have not.
It's about space salvaging. Click your portrait or press I to take a look at the items we have. So let's do that. So this is the items we have at the moment. That will be our PDA, I'm guessing. Place your nearby clothes onto your character. So what we need to do, just going to close that off. We have some clothes nearby, which I think we have over here. There we go. So if we go I, it'll show what's on the ground nearby. We've got yellow coveralls. Got a left sneaker. Got a right sneaker. Okay, lovely. Collect our pressure suit and helmet. I'm not sure where they are. I think they're over here somewhere. We've got food in our hip pocket, which is good because we're going to need that. Whereabouts is our pressure suit? Let's have a look at what's on the floor. Maybe our pressure suit is in this rack. Now let's have a look at what's in the rack. Yeah, there's our pressure suit. So we'll grab that. Throw it on the ground. We'll throw that on the ground. It wants us to do that, but an econo-sized, apparently limited edition corporate branded shoulder bag. Lovely. So that gives us a little bit more room. Cool. We can put our pressure suit and everything in there. Good-o. Good-o. All right, what else have we got? Visit your ship. Walk through the Kleg Station. All right, do that. That's easy enough. I just want to see if there's anything else around while we're here. Anything on the ground, anything that we can pick up. I don't want to miss anything. It's a sink. That's the fridge. Let's have a look at the inventory in the fridge. A drink pouch. Yes, let's take that and put it in our hip pocket. Optimal results. Future Foods recommends consumption while stationary. And there we go. All right, so now we need to go and we need to head out. We need to go and find our ship now. Beautiful. The door to Kleg Station slides open and you're greeted by the familiar aroma of station vendor fare. Spot prawn stir fry in a soya curry, kebab of chicken in yali spice rub, Szechuan beef with pink peppercorn. Your head knows that the meat is aquaponic or lab grown or worse, but your heart tells you that anything prepared by human hands is better than Trench's chow. Tired-looking spaces circulate between the bunks and the refuel kiosk and the breaker yard, moving in and out of the gossamer haze of cigarette smoke that is a permanent fixture on the station. The smokes are Sangara Viceroys, the breaker brand of choice. Folks here will chain smoke them unfiltered no matter how many times Ayatwima execs fine them for overworking the CO2 scrubbers. Your new ship is waiting in port, not far from the kiosk hub and scrap shops. Once you find it, you can finally undock from this rock. If you want to strip ships for salvage, all you need are the hand tools you own, but you'll need a welder to start remodeling and repairing hulls. Either way, if you're lucky, you can finally start making a living, something beyond the corporate sponsored rat race of breaking ships for daily wage. A life all your own. Let's do it. I did forget to pick up my toolbox here. So I need to grab my toolbox. I'll throw that in my hand. I was kind of hoping that... what's in the toolbox? We've got... oh, crap. We've got a got soldering iron. We've got a hacksaw. And we've got a screwdriver. All right, cool. Cool. Now we can probably change that inventory as well. It wants us to do something here. Door sign, install conduit here. Let's see. Store. How do we install? Oh, install. Over here. Have a look. So we've got that on there. Do we need to install that in there? Do we need to put it in here? In there, I guess. Install conduit here. We install it there. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just learning. It says install, but I don't know how to install. Install conduit here. Apartment. Do we do it from our inventory? Do we grab that conduit and throw it in there? We throw it on here somewhere? Don't know. Don't know. It's trying to teach me how to do this. No. I would have thought we would have been able to just drag it, drop it on the ground. Click on it. No. Install. There we go. I right clicked on it. Install it in there. There we go. All right. So this gives us a little bit of an idea on how to install, how to dismantle and put other stuff in. So we can actually speed this up. You can see the time at the bottom in the blue bars going down. What are you up to today, Farmer?
Not much of anything.
No? That sounds nice. Are you playing any Beaver Helmet? Are you going to play any 7 days? Have you been playing 7 days to die?
I have been. I've got hang on a sec. I got almost 88 hours in it.
Nice. Kiosks. That's a fair bit. So you're getting there. Right, so this is the station. We've got supplies here. We've got supplies there, and we've got some over here. There's some. Oh, let's go. Why don't we just collect all of these that are sitting on the floor? Why not? What's that one? Condition 100%. Condition 78%. Condition 100%. We could probably sell these off, you know. Reckon. So down here you've got licenses for salvaging. We've got a gig nexus here where you can actually get jobs, different jobs to do. We've got a supply shop over here. We should be able to right click on that and trade. And then this will bring up all of this stuff. So we need a work lamp. We don't have a work lamp as far as I'm aware. So we can sell stuff and we can buy stuff. Batteries, obviously lamps take batteries and stuff like that and use batteries and stuff like that. This one's like new. It's pretty expensive. It's 188 bucks, but I think we're going to grab one of those. I reckon. Because we're going to need a work lamp where we're going. There's an angle grinder here as well. Cheap way to uninstall ship parts when powered. These these, like that Bingham 12 helmet is worth like 3,500. Let's accept that. So we'll purchase that lamp. Let's go into sell. What have we got here? Other unwanted. It doesn't look like we can sell. Doesn't look like we can sell our EVA thing. We've got some Kung Pao chicken. Oh, there we go. We can. So that beaming, that there is worth. It's in 100% condition. It's worth like $3,000. So we can probably sell that off. Oh no, they don't want to buy it here. Okay, cool. Right, that's fine. Let's go and jump in our ship. And we will head out. There seems to be some frame rate issues as well. For some reason, you can see some sort of stops. So we are now in our X to see how worn out items are. We can. Oh yeah, cool. That shows how worn out stuff is in here. We can. So that's our airlock there. Basically, this is our ship. This is the ship that we bought. It's not in very good condition, but what we need to do is we need to go to the nav console. Jeez, it's not in good condition at all. Nav console's over here, which is right there. There's our nav console. We need to restore that, so we're going to start work on restoring and patching that up as well and get that all operational. Now the stuff that we get out of that we salvage of ships and stuff, the scrap metal and all that, we can use to restore our ship as well. So you can see that the floors are not in good condition. The air pump, the turbo air pump's not in very good condition. That probably really needs to be fixed. There's the turbo air pump. There's the floor. But it's not a bad. We're getting a proximity alarm, but the proximity alarm is means that there's a ship near us that's going to be docking and stuff. So that's what that sound is. Right, so she's nearly done there. Let's keep going, speed it up. The good thing is you can speed up and slow everything down, which is really, really good. We'll keep him going, keep repairing that. Beautiful. Okay, so that is done. Okay, so what we can do now is we can right click on the nav station and we can well, we need to do that. We need to link that to our PDA because we have a PDA on us. So we need to do that. Beautiful. That is all linked, and you can use our PDA at any time. So now what we also need to do is use the nav station. All right, cool. So for flying, we've got a checklist here. But what we can do now is we can switch to docking controls. We can select our docking target, which is OKLG, which is the station. We can request pushback, and taxi, and accept. So what we can do now is select docking target, request pushback clearance, and press clamp engage button. There we go. We are now, we've got a proximity alarm, but we can clear that because we're so close to the station. So I'm going to put a little bit of back thrust on so that we can actually back out of the station here. So basically what you've got here is you've got your Delta V stuff, your speed, which is there, your RCS remass, which is how much power you've basically got in there. You've also got a power reserve, which goes down the longer that you are out. So what you really need to be doing is not continually thrusting and stuff like that. So just wanted us to target that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to rotate the ship around, but what we want to do is we want to select a place that we're going to go to salvage a ship, and I reckon we're going to target that. And then what we'll do now is once we've targeted that, we can spin our ship around. You'll have a bearing, and this bearing here is your actual bearing from the nose of your ship towards your target. So if I spin this around, need to counteract it and get that bearing to approximately, we get it to approximately 6. Oh man, you've got to be really, really careful with it. Okay, cool. And then we'll start heading towards that ship by giving us a. It wants me to aim at this. Okay, for some reason it wants me to do this, so it's probably going to ask me to dock again. Bearing 0. Bearing 0 is going to be hard to get to. Like, it's very, very, very temperamental. There we go. That's kind of right. Okay, calibrate rear thrusters. Press S or the down arrow to thrust backwards. Is that targeted? Wants us to go up to 400. Up here. There we go. Thrust calibrated. Beautiful. We just got to follow these things first. Calibrate. Press to 10. So we keep thrusting. That's to counteract our backwards drift, basically. There's a little bit of science involved. Forward thrust calibrated. So now we are ready to go. D or right arrow key to thrust right. Wants us to do this now. I'm getting some pretty constant frame freezes in this, you know. There we go. Now it's going to want us to thrust backwards to 100. So we'll do that. We'll do all of our calibrations and everything. You don't have to do this every single time, by the way, every single time you take off from the ship. G'day, Kane. How you going? So we've done that. Now zoom out and click on something to... I'm just gonna counteract our thrust until our VREV, our relative VREF is 0. That'll do. Can't hear you very well. So we're going to go to... Don't know what's going on. Our ship's called the Salivating Talisman. I think we'll head over to... maybe this ship here. Let's head to that one. There we go. Lovely. All right, so we need to travel to within 5. We'll get this to around 360 or close to, and we'll go a little bit of forward thrust. There's something going on with your mic. Okay.
I know. Can you hear me or?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Okay, lovely. Now you want to be relatively careful when you're doing this as well, because you got forward movement. We've got forward movement, but we need to make sure that we don't. We need to get within 5 kilometers of this ship before we of this derelict ship before we dock. So, what are you up to, Kane? You good? You good, mate?
Yeah. My brother and sister is putting the plastic over the balls before the chip rock.
Oh yeah, yep. Do you put plastic over the walls before the gyprock? Do you?
Yeah, it's a vapor barrier.
Oh yeah, yep. Okay. Oh, you probably need it in the weather that you guys have up there.
Yeah.
All right, so we're moving forward. We need to get within 5 kilometers of the target. We need to get down to near 0 meters a second on the VCRS and the VREL. No, I'm taking it slow here, but I need to take it slow just for a bit. See, our range is like we're 7 kilometers now, so let's bring this down. Bring our speed down. We're nearly within 5 kilometers now. You can see it moving in, slowing down a little bit. Don't know how we get the VCRS to... There we go, we've got a proximity warming now, which just tells us that we're within 5 kilometers of something. Now we can switch to the docking console over here. We can go to the docking menu. We can select our docking target, which is the target that's in front of us. Clearance for docking, and accept. And now we're in the docking menu. So what we want to do is we want to keep our speed relatively low. This gives us a distance we are away. We can see our range going down here. And what we need to do is we need to line our docking up with the dock on the ship that we're going to. So we don't want to hit this too hard. We want to be going relatively... Oh, crap. We don't want to do that either. We want to be moving relatively slow. So as we come in here. I can't remember how many meters a second we need to be. So I'm just using the A and the D key here to use our thrusters, our left and right thrusters. I'm going to try and line ourselves up with that. I also want to bring our VREL down a little bit. Slow down just a touch. Line ourselves up with that. What the hell was that?
That came on fast.
What's that?
I sneezed.
Oh, is that you sneezing?
I tried to take my headset off quick enough, but I couldn't.
I wondered what it was. Yeah, we just need to move ever so slightly that way, and then once we get green, then we're ready to dock. I know I'm going really, really slow coming in, but this is what I said. This isn't the type of game for somebody who just likes a wham bam thank you ma'am.
Yeah.
So it's about going out into space by yourself and salvaging, building up your cash flow. There we go. We're pretty good. We're pretty good. We're only 270 meters from it now. We'll get in. And hopefully we've just lucked out and scored a good ship. That'd be really nice, wouldn't it? But the chances of that is, and let's clamp. Our clamps are aligned. We are now connected. Cool. Beautiful. Excellent. Cool. Let's get out of our nav console. All right, the clamps on your docking ring engage and your hull resonates like a struck gong. While your sensors scan the vessel for data, you close your eyes and imagine the fortune that could await you on the other side. And this is one of the things about this game. You don't know what you're going to dock at. You could dock at this massive ship that's mostly intact that you can take over and repair. Or you could dock at this tiny little square of a ship. Or you could dock at a ship that's large, but most of it's blown apart and stuff. So you just don't know what you're going to get. Perhaps you found a racing skiff, a nimble vessel with a lightweight hull pushed around by a top-of-the-line RCS package and 4-can Mura Hydra intake regulator. Or maybe you've stumbled on a multi-cabin pleasure yacht, an elite catamaran complete with the full bar, and corridors adorned with yards of crimson and cream Van Hummel interiors. Or maybe it's just a dead freighter, a decades-old Testudo hauler packed with trash and sporting a giant hole where the reactor used to be. This is a junkyard, after all. Beautiful. Let's go make some money. Let's go make some money. All right, so what we need to do now, we are here. Here's our hull there. So what we're going to need to do now is we need to go into our inventory. We need to take off our suit, but we're going to throw our suit and our shoes on the ground, because we don't need those anymore. We need, we're going to put our PDA in there in the small pouch. We need the light in our hand. We'll just leave it in our hand. We need to put on our EVA suit, and we need to put on our helmet. So we've got that really good helmet. The other thing that I am going to do is I'm going to put these pressure suit helmets on the ground as well, because we don't need to carry those in with us. We want to have as much space as we possibly can when we head in there. Now, you've got limited oxygen, so you've got to keep that in mind. Not sure how to turn our light on our lamp. Oh, we've got to go into our inventory. We've got to right click on that, and we've got to toggle the power on our flashlight. Here we go. Going in. What have we got? Okay, so we need to go in and wait until that door closes, and then we need to head in this way. So it's saying that the temperature is minus 68 degrees in here. So what have we got? We've got turbo air pumps. We've got N2 canisters, nitrogen canisters, which is really, really good. We've got some scrap steel over there. We've got an air pump over here. Now, it's not in very, very good condition. We've also got an air canister. But we can repair this stuff. We can actually repair this stuff. Let's head over here. And we'll pick up some of this. We'll pick up some of this scrap. So we'll pick up that scrap aluminium, and we'll move over here. Is there some more? There's some more scrap in here. Well, we're floating because we're above a hole. Let's head over to there. There we go. We can grab that. We'll grab that scrap steel as well. Let's just have a squeeze around at what we've got. What are these? They're loose floors. So we don't have a very big ship, but we do have some components on it that are well worth doing. Loose floors. It's not a very good score for us though. What's on the ground here? More loose floor. Okay, cool. And there's an air pump. and there's floor underneath it. So what we're going to do is we're going to right click on the air pump and we're going to try and maybe fix it up. Don't know whether we can. Don't know whether we can fix it up. It's in the control panel. Unscrew pressure sensor, turn it on. Ah, yeah, okay, cool. Right. Don't need to worry about that. So I don't think we can dismantle it. Can we not reach it? What's going on? Let's head over here then. There it is, right there. Let's see if we can restore it. No, let's see if we can uninstall it. We don't have the tools, I think, to restore it at the moment. So what we'll do is we'll uninstall it. We can sell it off for scrap, which is perfectly fine, as well as those tanks. But so far, not too good. Not too good on this ship. Now, I'm pretty sure that we can fit an air pump in our thing. So let's speed this dismantling process up. We need to keep our eye on our oxygen and stuff like that as well. And speed up to 8 times. That'll take, because we do have only our suit, because it's not a proper EVA suit. It doesn't have an oxygen. It doesn't have an oxygen. We'll grab that and we'll drag it into our ship. It doesn't have. It only has the oxygen that we actually have on us when we put our suit on. If you understand what I mean. Okay, so that should be all right. Let's bring that into here. Low pressure alert. Let's go into our inventory, take our helmet off, get a little bit of oxygen, and let's put that on the ground in here. Down there. We'll store it down there. All right, cool. So that's our first piece of scrap. I don't know whether we can actually restore it or not. It says that unable to comply, missing item is edged, rigid, solid, and tough. Okay, so we can't. Our welding tool, we don't have a welding tool. So if we get ourselves a welding tool, then we'll be all right. All right, let's throw our helmet back on and head back in there. Go. Let's click on that and let's uninstall that. So we're going to have to, as we build up money, we're going to have to build our tools and stuff up as well. But as I said, we weren't really blessed with a really good ship. It's just a small ship that doesn't have much in it. So let's click on that one and uninstall that as well. But we should get some money for this. I'm not sure exactly how much these sell for. Let's right click on that and uninstall that as well. So I'm not sure where our oxygen reader is in here. Normally on the it used to have on the suit, it used to have like a reading of how much oxygen you have and stuff. Now you can also employ people on this as well. So like you can have crew members and stuff once you get a bigger ship and stuff, and have the crew members doing some of this stuff for you. We've got another air pump here, which is in pretty good nick. So let's uninstall that. Get that uninstalled. Now, until we went, until I work out what things are worth and what things are worthwhile uninstalling and what aren't, then it's kind of that process that you need to learn. So you need to learn what's worth money and what's not, what you should leave behind. So there we go. Let's grab that. We'll pick that up. We'll drag it inside. Into the airlock. Once the airlock's closed, in we go. And we'll sit it down here somewhere, I think. So let's go into our inventory. Let's take our helmet off so that we can get a little bit of oxygen. Let's grab that and we will throw it on the floor over here. I think. Should be okay. All right, cool. And we've got some other stuff to bring in as well. Excellent. Oxygen back on, or mask back on. Then back in we go. Now that turbo air pump, I reckon we should grab that. Let's uninstall it. Because we may actually get some decent money out of that. Perhaps. Okay, so it's giving us some ideas on, see this air pump here? The Kleg U2 series gas pump, commonly found on ships as part of the life support system, will draw gas from any enclosed container or room and pump those contents into the target area. It can link to relevant alarms to maintain safe cabin pressure. We can actually repair, once we have the tools and the knowledge and stuff, we can actually repair these and install them on our own ship if we want to. So that's kind of worth noting. We're nearly done. Okay, we are done. So we should be able to pick that up. We should be able to pick that conduit up as well as the disposable BB batteries. Cool. We throw those in there. Can we? Oh, we've got to grab it. So let's. Did we not uninstall it? Thought we were uninstalling it. Maybe we weren't. Mild headache and mild hypercapnia. What's hypercapnia? Does anybody know what hypercapnia is? Maybe we didn't finish uninstalling it. Now we did. Let's grab it. Pick up, and we'll drag that in, and we'll sell that off when we get back in as well.
When you have too much carbon dioxide in your blood.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, too much carbon dioxide. Okay, let's throw that over here. There we go. We'll move that down there as well. So this is our floor space, our available floor space, but it changes as you move through. So as you can see, we can move through here. We can actually fill this entire ship up with stuff. So
no storage space.
No storage space, but you can definitely install storage space at some point. You can, once you get a bigger ship and stuff, you can put cabinets and all that stuff in. So there we go. Back in we go. Let's see what we've got in here. Let's grab that. Let's pick that up and we'll drag that into the airlock. We'll just drag it into the airlock and leave it in there for now. Like so. Let's throw that over there. Now, once upon a time in this game, you used to be able to just pick all this stuff up and just put it in your inventory. But apparently, but now you can't. What's going on? There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Let's pick that up. Run down here. Throw this in here as well. Some more stuff. We might get some stuff to start repairing our ship as well. Let's pick that up. Drag that in. That's the oxygen tank. But what we need to do is every time we come out here, we need to make sure that we're earning enough to pay our loan for our ship, which is we need to be paying $2,000 a day. So let's head over to there, uninstall that. So those holes in the floor, that's when we go into zero gravity because of those holes in the floor. So it really is one of those games that if you're like me and you like just sitting down and chilling out for a while, then it's one of those games that you can just sit down and chill out, salvage ships, all that type of stuff. Still need to uninstall it. Don't know why it keeps not uninstalling. It did that with the air pump as well. Now we can completely and utterly break this ship down and get parts and stuff. So, let's pick that up. Which might be a relatively good idea considering that we've got so much in regards to repairing our ship and stuff ourselves, because our ship's not in very, very good condition. Let's throw that over there. It's actually right there. Beautiful. Let's go back in and fill our suit up. No pressure. Should be all right now. Let's take our helmet off. Throw it back on again. Cool. You always got to make sure that you wait for those doors to close. Or otherwise you can actually decompress your ship. So you've got to be careful about. Let's go over here. We might pick up some of this stuff, I reckon. What's over here? An air pump. Let's go and uninstall that air pump. Take that with us as well. And then that's pretty well all we can salvage from this ship. But what we might do is we might use some bits of the ship and stuff to actually repair our ship and see what we can repair on our ship. Go. We are done. Let's pick that up. Oh no, crap. Air pump. Let's pick up the air pump. There we go. We'll drag that in. Thankfully, you don't need to leave. I don't think you need to leave walkways. So if I go, if I drag this all the way into here, we should be all right. We'll wait until that door closes. It is closed, and we'll grab that and throw that. How do we rotate it? The R key. Throw it in there. Cool. Let's just take our helmet off for a sec. Put our helmet back on, and let's see if we can start repairing some stuff. So that door there, it's not in good condition. Can we restore it? Required structure cutter and welding tool, which we don't have. So okay, so we're gonna have to sort that stuff out at some point. Let's go over to here. We'll see what's lying around on the floor. We've got some floor parts. It's there. Got some more floor parts. So we'll grab those. We'll come back in and we'll see if we can actually start repairing our ship. Oops. Wait for that to close. Beautiful. Come over here. Let's just cancel that order. Let's just cancel that order. All right, so let's now. I don't know how quickly we need to restore our ship and stuff. We've got a gas canister and a turbo air pump over there on our ship. But so let's say we've got that there. Well, let's just move out of the way. Come over here. Should be able to right click on that and we should be able to restore it. No, see, we haven't got a welding tool, which is not very good. Oh crap. No, don't go out there, you dickhead. Before you put... See, now I'm going back to Occupy Mars, aren't I? Or I forget to put my helmet on all the time.
Yeah, that was funny.
All the time. So I just want to see... We can actually uninstall all of this cabling that's in the walls and stuff as well. Which is actually pretty cool. Didn't realize you could do that. Okay. There's a work safety poster. Let's uninstall that stuff as well. We'll get all of these cables and stuff. I think we'll just scab everything at the moment. Because we kind of don't know what price everything is. But we're probably going to need cables for repairs and stuff anyway, so... Oh, I forgot to put all this shit on the floor. I've got a whole pile of stuff on me. My inventory's pretty full. Get over there. Let's uninstall that. We can probably actually scrap. Now, I know one thing that is worth it is if the thrusters are still on here. If the thrusters are still on here, then I think they're worth a fair bit of money. But this ship doesn't have any thrusters on it, so. I'm now feeling hungry, and I've only got one Kung Pao on me, I think. You got your little things over here, hungry, all that type of stuff, your bowels. We need to find a ship with a toilet. Let's scrap that. Can we scrap that? What do we get out of it if we scrap it? Small mechanical parts, nice. Head over to here. Let's scrap. We might just scrap some of this, I think. Doesn't take us long to scrap stuff though. What do you got?
Back in a few minutes.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
To eat.
Easy. Small electrical parts. I think these floors we'll get rid of for now. I don't think they're going to be worth anything, to be honest. Grab that. We don't want trash, but we want scrap aluminium. Should stack. So that, should we scrap that? Whatever it is that, are we scrapping floor or what? We've got some scrap aluminium there, and then we've got trash. There's the godly autosave. We'll grab that aluminium as well, which is going to be good for us. Let's scrap some of this as well. I don't know whether scrapping is better. I don't know whether we can sell cable or conduit. But I'm kind of looking forward to being able to like upgrade my ship and stuff as well and see what's involved in that. We've got scrap aluminium. We'll grab that. Small mechanical parts is good. Scrap steel, that's loose conduit, small mechanical parts. We don't want that floor. Let's scrap that as well. I'm probably, like anybody who knows how to play this game is probably going, oh, what are you doing? You're just getting all this crap and it's not worth anything. But I don't know at this point in time, so. Let's see. We can pick those up. Do they stack? They do. Awesome. So we can stack those. We've got scrap aluminium there. We've got small electronic parts there, which is good. These are just all floor bits here. Got loose conduit there. I mean, we can pull the rest of the conduit out of these walls if we want to. We can scrap them, maybe. Go. Scrap those as well. So we just got trash out of that. Oh no, we've got some small electronic parts, which is good. So we're eventually going to need stuff like that, so scrap that. Stack all the trash together. More aluminium. I'm not sure how big they can stack on here either. Some more small mechanical parts, which are going to be really good for us. Let's scrap that as well. Then we're going to move on to another ship, I think. When we get back, we're going to need to buy ourselves a welder. We've only got a soldering iron, a hacksaw, and a plain screwdriver, so a little bit more aluminium, small mechanical parts. Well, that's pretty well it for this ship, I think. I don't think there's anything worthwhile in here. There is a rack. Uninstall the rack. That'll be good actually. If we can put a rack in our ship, then that's going to help us with parts and bits and pieces as well. So that's going to help our ship out. That and it's only sort of a small rack, but it probably has an inventory as well. We probably should have checked that. So let's cancel that. Let's check the inventory. It's only got 3 slots. Let's uninstall it. Keep uninstalling it. Go. Headache, sweating, suffering advanced impacts of hypercapnia, hungry and slight pain. Let's pick that up and we'll drag it in. And we'll put it somewhere. Maybe right there. Take that off. Actually, we'll drop that in there. All right, cool. Let's turn that light off. There we go. Lovely. Yeah, so this is basically what it's like, but you know, once you start pulling off, and then we go and start. Can we cancel that? Whatever that is. Cancel tasks. Yes, we can. Once we sort of go out and start. Like finding bigger ships and finding better equipment and learning what stuff's worth, then I think we're better off. We will be better off anyway. Okay, so now we need to start stacking all of this stuff. Let's do that. Let's actually move over to here. What have we got on the floor over here? Let's grab that. And actually, let's move it over to there. Let's go there. Nut right there. And let's install that rack in there. Oh, does it need a lot of space, does it? Really? Okay, let's not. Let's not. What's that? That's our ship battery. It needs to be repaired. What do we need? We need a welding tool and a structural cutter to repair it, do we? A motherboard, small parts and electronics, scrap and steel or scrap steel. Don't think we have a motherboard, so we're going to need to find ourselves a motherboard, but we've got small electronic parts, we've got scrap steel and all that type of stuff. It's just we don't have motherboard. Can we eject this stuff? What does bash do? Doesn't look like we can. Excellent. All right, cool. So we've got a lot of stuff that we need. Maybe we can pick all of this. Got loose conduit there. Throw there. We've got small electronic parts that we can throw there. We can pick up this trash maybe and put it on this ship, eh? Can't we? Is there any other trash around? Scrap cloth, scrap steel, Holden patch, scrap cloth. We stack all of that scrap cloth. Can we put the scrap steel down there? We can. Put all of that scrap steel there. Scrap carbon fiber. Electronic parts, all good. Let's see if we can pick up any other trash and just dump it all. It's our turbo air pump. Scrap mechanical parts. So I will sort all of this stuff out, but I'll do it off of camera though. We've just got scrap steel and stuff like that. All right, let's just put our helmet on for a sec. Let's head back into this ship. Go. And once we're in here, let's just dump everything. Dump all of our trash. We don't need no stinking trash. Back in here. Back in here. Then helmet off. Cool. So that's basically it. So we'll move on to another ship and see if we can actually find something that's a bit of a score, because what we really want to do is pretty well fill up every piece of this ship that we can fill up. So and then start sort of repairing it and stuff. I mean, it's not too bad a ship because it's quite large in comparison to what you can get. So, which is really cool. Unengage the clamps. Head back into here. We'll get a little bit of thrust to move back away from the ship. And I think see, there's other ships out here doing some of this stuff, and you don't know who's who and who's what, so you got to be really, really, really careful. What we might do, move the ship around that way and thrust forward. Head out in this direction. We'll go to this other ship over the other side of this, so got to watch that. We've got to watch this remass. We don't want to run out of that, and we don't want to run out of power reserve either. Because if we run out of power reserve, we're stuffed. So we've got to be pretty careful of that. Let's keep this moving. We'll highlight that as our target. That's another ship dock there, so don't want to mess with that. We don't know what it is. Just going to slow this down now, and I'm just going to bring our trajectory in line. So we want to be going at 360. Do we? We just want to be going towards it, don't we? Forward a little bit faster. There we go. The salivating talisman. I'm so happy that my ship's called the salivating talisman. It's so cool. We need to be within within 7 kilometers of it. Let's bring our velocity down quite a bit now. About 6.1. There is no docking information yet. Keep moving forward. Is it within 5 kilometers? Yeah, it's within 5 kilometers of, or just under 5 kilometers. I think you can select your docking target. So we're 5.4 at the moment. Oop. Sorry about that if you heard that. Let's come forward a little faster. There's our proximity. Clear that. Go to our docking controls. Select that as the docking target. And accept that. Still a fair way out, so we'll keep this velocity for now. Go. But we definitely want to slow it down when we get closer. And again, I'm taking my time on this until I get used to the whole system, so. There we go. We should be there. Let's see what this ship is, shall we? Right, we're pretty well in line now. Let's move forward just a little bit faster. Just tapping my keys ever so slightly. Get that thrust. Seems that I tap the D key softer than I tap the A key. Every time I tap the A key, it actually goes pretty bunter. Now you can completely and utterly destroy your ship doing this as well, so you've got to be pretty careful. What are your plans for today, Kane?
But watching Fringe later on, and then some Valheim.
Valheim. Have you been doing any Conan or not?
I played a little bit, and then I'm gonna wait till start getting into it.
I'm not sure what. There we go. Clamp. So we were doing all right with the 33 or 34 meters meter velocity. So N key to open the zones menu. Select tiles and okay, so you can do. Press the add new zone. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, so I'm guessing this is for I'm guessing that's for when you have employees and stuff later on. So right, what have we got here? That's the question. What do we have here? Let's put on our our AVA suit doesn't look like it's in very good condition. We probably should have taken that off, shouldn't we? Do we have... Okay, in we go. And that's it. Is that it? Oh, it's not, thank goodness. But it does look tiny though. Oh, no. It's actually a lot bigger. Assume we can move this stuff around. What do we got there? Smart crate. Oh, we can take these smart crates. That's good. Small electronic parts. If we right click on that, pry. We need a wedge or a shaft or we need to get ourselves a... Yeah, so that's locked. Okay, so we need to get ourselves a crowbar as well. Let's cancel the task. We might take those on board with us at some point, I reckon. Let's just throw that over there. What do we got? We've got a Holden patch. Okay. Store damaged compartments to retain pressure. Might take one of those, I reckon. Yes, we've got a friction welder. Awesome. That's a bonus. Most popular over-the-counter remedy for nausea. So we've got some anti-nausea pills right there. We're still pretty hungry, but bulkhead corner. This is actually, there's quite a bit of stuff in here. More electronic parts. These boxes, these crates, probably full of really good stuff. Hopefully nobody else gets them before we get back here with a crowbar. More electronic parts. It's the smart crate, which is all locked. So I don't think we need a welder now. Small mechanical parts, we'll grab those. Heatsink there. We can pick that up. Oh, okay, so it's only small. Now what do we got there? Small mechanical parts, we'll grab those as well. Gotta find, so this is actually quite a large ship. Cigarette box. Probably sell that, I reckon. Trash. Yeah, she's oh, is that a motherboard? Oh, yes, we need a motherboard. And Kung Pao chicken. Kung Pao chicken good. Pressure alarm damaged. Can we uninstall that? Local authority ship scan activity detected. What the hell? Is that our ship being scanned? Don't know what that means. But it worries me. We've got conduit there. Bulkhead bin. Oh, does the bulkhead bin... Has that got in it? Bottle of rice wine. Cool. And a drink pouch. Cool, we'll throw that out. Then we'll uninstall it. That might be something that we can dump rubbish in if we need to. Which will be good. We don't have much in regards to our space though, do we? So this is actually a good ship. It's a big one. We'll have to see if we've got any reactors or anything in here as well. Which would be really cool if we do. So I probably shouldn't be uninstalling this until we've checked the whole ship out. It's a bulkhead bin, so we'll keep that. What's that? It's a pressure alarm. Let's just actually close all that off. We've got a component motor. Component motors here. Haven't seen any thrusters yet. For a damaged fridge, we're going to need that at some point. Air pump. We've got an N2 canister and an oxygen canister there. Some more electronic parts. Small mechanical parts. I might swap those out for the cigarettes, I think. And that drink pouch is in better condition than the other drink pouch that we had. That's a sink, and that's a floor. I thought there was a toilet here.
I think you should unload your inventory.
I think so. I just want to kind of have a squiz around at what we've got. We've got air pumps, bulkhead bins, pill bottles. Yeah, this is a huge ship. Wow.
Any food?
Another motherboard. Yeah, I did find some. I did find some food. There's a screwdriver there. There's trash. There's small electronic parts. There's another motherboard here as well. There's a damaged thermostat. Some small electronic parts. Man, this is freaking huge. There's another thermostat there. More small electronic parts that we're going to need at some point. What's that? That's a wall light power switch. Yeah, she's a pretty large ship, isn't it? Look at all this. What's that? Cigarette boxes, trash, more electronic parts that we can grab. I want to find a toilet. We need to find a toilet as well. Numbness and tingling in my extremities. I'm in slight pain. Wow, there's so much to look at here. Let's head back in. That's a heater, a damaged heater. Come on, get to home, get to home. There. There we go, get inside. I'm starting to slow down a bit as well now too. Low pressure alert. Let's put that on the ground right there. Get some air. Let's eat one of those because we're hungry. Stuffed now. Hypoxia. Tingling in my extremities. All right, this is a really good ship. So what I want to do is I want to actually start clearing some stuff inside this ship and stuff like that. So I'm going to stop the recording because it's going to take me a bit of time to start clearing stuff out of this ship, but like cleaning my ship up so that I can bring some of those crates in. Some of those crates were looking in good condition and stuff as well, so there might be really good stuff inside them. So I'm going to finish the recording and I'll do that without recording. Oh, beautiful. We got a crowbar as well. Nice. That's going to be good. Trash. Other component motor. Some more scrap aluminium there. It's good. It's actually good that we can cut these open. A damaged Bingham 12. Got some more anti-nausea pills. Some more carbon scrap. T-shirt, an orange T-shirt. What's this? A spare screen. That's going to be handy as well. Let's get this stuff back into the ship here. Well, that's better than dragging the whole boxes in, isn't it? Let's pull that off, throw it on the ground. Knuckle dusters, we're going to need those in case we get into strife. So we move down here, we should be able to throw some scrap carbon there. Scrap go in there. I'm glad that that can stack pretty high. I don't think the heatsink will be able to stack. These motors be able to stack it. Don't know whether they're worth anything though. That's the problem. Back up here. Throw the knuckle dusters down there. Head back in again. That on. Oh. That close. I'm going to uninstall these turbo air filters at some point. So we've got the damaged, but we've got the nausea tablets, which are going to be pretty good. We've got that screen, which we need. That crowbar, which we definitely need. Don't think I'm going to take any more of those motors until I know what they're worth. It's a bulkhead bin. We can have a look at what's in there. Custom requirement powers air circulation. So that's power for repairing an EVA suit by the looks of it. Let's cut that one open. Let's see what's in here. Work safety posters. Okay. Is that another bulkhead bin? Yes, it is. Let's have a look what's in there. These, oh, what? EVA suit. Yeah, we're going to take that. And a work lamp. And jumper jack emergency cabling. We'll definitely take that there. Can we fit in there? Yeah, we can. So that's a whole EVA suit. Let's check the inventory on that. We've got some pain relief pills, which would be good. And we've got some more anti-nausea pills, which we can't stack for some reason. All right, cool. So we've got some pills to come and collect from there. Let's head back in here. Take our helmet off. What's the condition of that suit? 7%. What's the condition of the suit that we're wearing? We throw that on the floor. 77%. And that's got no charge in it either. You see, that's what we want, a good bloody suit. What's that? Oh, that's the loyalty. So that gives us so much more. I think we've got batteries here. Doesn't look like we can put the batteries in there. Maybe we need an EVA battery. Maybe that's what it is. Power pack. Go. Charge 100%. So that charges that suit up. How do we do clip points and stuff? Don't know. We're just going to take that off anyway and put it down there. Put it back in there. We'll put our suit back on. Backpack and put that back on. We need a better bag than that tote bag though. Rotate that. Throw that in there. Got some more pills there. Go, we've got a lot of crap, haven't we? More medication. Head down to here. Got to put that in. No, didn't work. There we go. There. Right, there's a lot of inventory dragging and dropping, isn't there? A lot of it.
Yep.
But then we still need a gonna still need to do a lot of gonna have a lot of stuff to.
You should place the crowbar down.
Yeah, I probably
Only-
should, shouldn't I?
Yeah, only take it when you need it.
Rotate that. We'll throw that in there. Good idea. We might be able to repair that. We might be able to repair that EVA suit, you know. For that to close. In we go. I don't think there was anything else that we needed to pick up here. Let's break these open and see what's in these. Another pressure suit helmet. What are these? Splints. Would probably be worth having a splint, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Not going to take any of that. We need to uninstall these bulkheads as well because we can actually use these bulkheads in our ship for storage. What we might do, in fact, this bulkhead here is in relatively good condition. We might be able to install that in our ship. Because they do have a bit of storage in them, so. It's going to take us a while to uninstall it, though. Long time. What was that?
You got a headache.
Oh, yeah. Still stuffed. I feel like a celebrity, though. Look down the bottom. Feel like a celebrity. Mild headache, short of breath. Let's slow that down, my God. Let's grab that and pick it up. Wonder whether we can install it in our ship now. Can we go? Take that helmet off for a sec. Move that over to there. Throw that splint in here. Bring that bulkhead down here, and I think we should be able to install it in here. Install. Hang on a sec.
Oh, it takes a big area, huh?
You wouldn't think that it would take a big area, though, would you? Wonder why. Wonder why it takes that area.
Rotate it.
There. There we go. If we install that, then we should be able to put a fair bit of stuff in there. We could if we could get those crates open without breaking them, without cutting them open. We could put one of those crates in here as well. That would be pretty cool. So if we put all our components, if I grab all of my components and throw those in here, then that'll get all those out of the way. And if we can find some more bulkheads in this ship to install on ours, that would be really good. It would actually help quite a lot. Let me speed this up. I like that. Simidiom gives bin to placeholder. Simidiom is going to install bin. Simidiom installs bin.
Yeah.
I don't know whether this is multiplayer. It might actually be multiplayer. Don't know. I have to check it out. Oh, look, we've only got a certain amount of time for our shift as well. So you can see up here, that's our shift. Once that shift ends, we owe money. Cool. Let's slow that down. Let's head over to here. Let's have a look at what's on the ground. All of our mechanical parts, now scrap aluminium, and our electronics, and our scrap steel, conduit. We'll leave the motherboard here. And we'll grab the scrap carbon fiber as well. There's a cooler and a damaged cooler. If we head over here and we go into the inventory of that, it's only given us 4 though. Let's throw scrap aluminium, small mechanical, actually, let's put scrap steel, scrap aluminium, scrap carbon filters. Small mechanical parts. Let's throw those in there as well. It's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Better than nothing. we'll throw these back down here, and we might be able to get a couple of those. And we should be able to install that rack as well, shouldn't we? So, let's head back up. Put our helmet back on. I really want to uninstall this. This is actually in pretty good condition. So I think we'll uninstall that. It's in better condition than the other one anyway.
Catch you later, Simi.
No worries, mate. Take care. Hope everything gets better foot-wise, bud. Keep us posted.
It is. Slowly, but it's getting there.
Cool. Just keep us posted, mate. You got to do a trip into the hospital today, obviously.
Yeah, it's a an infusion deal. I gotta go in and get some IV today and tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. We'll have fun doing that.
Later, farmer.
See you, mate.
Guys, take it easy.
Don't think I'll uninstall that other one, Kane.
The what?
The other pump. I want to keep that because I want to see what's on the ground. There's some more scrap aluminium. That's a heater. Don't know whether we should take a heater with us. Uninstall it. It's money. It's money. If it can fit on the ship, it's money.
Yeah.
And as I said, until we work out exactly what is and isn't going to get us money, then we kind of need to sort of grab what we grab. It's actually minus 273 degrees inside this ship. So speed that up a little bit. Go, that is done. That heater there is damaged as well, but we'll uninstall it anyway. See if we can fit that on our ship. Okay. Now we've got this bottle of rice wine here. Might get a price for that. Got a bulkhead bin. Probably doesn't give us too much. We've got some conduit there. I want to head over here and have a look at what's over here. There's bits floating over here as well. An intake regulator. Wonder how we get to there. Pressure alarm. Damaged. Bulkhead corner. I don't know whether that's gonna... Let's have a look at the inventory and see what it's got. It's only got 2 slots, so that's no good for us. We're going to need a sink eventually on our ship. So, because we're going to need a toilet on there as well. Because we do have bathroom needs. So, let's get that up to 8 times. What do you think of this, Kane? I know you've got this on. I'm pretty sure you've got this on your wish list, don't you?
What's it called?
Ostranauts. That fridge is super damaged, hey?
Can't remember if I have this on my wish list or not.
And install that air pump. Probably should only be I probably should only be like getting stuff that's not super damaged or looking super duper damaged. This has got a lot of wear on it. we go. So we don't have a toilet here. I thought we had a toilet, but we don't. What do we got there? We've got cigarettes, so we'll grab those. Grab that drink container. That sink has pretty well had it. Oh, look, there's more ship over here. My God. Didn't realize there was so much more ship. Small electronic parts. Small mechanical parts. Crash. There's a pressure alarm over there. A canister. That's a CO2 canister, but it doesn't look in very good condition. What do we got over here? Some small mechanical parts. Some more of those. Got CO2 canisters there by the looks of it. RCS. Is that an RCS? That. Let's uninstall that. That's worth money. Pretty sure the RCSs are worth money. So that's a bit of a bonus, to be honest. We'll uninstall that. Drag that down into the ship. Let's pick that up and we'll take it straight down. Yeah, that was a bit of a bonus, actually. That's kind of the stuff that we're looking for. Am I going in the wrong direction?
Looks different, yeah.
Definitely different, isn't it? Yeah, it's definitely different. Yep. Bugger. Numbness and tingling, slight pain. That turbo air pump there. So we're slowing down now. I get out of here.
Drop it and get back to your ship and
Don't get out there. No, I think we're all right. Well, it's not like we're. Yeah, I might actually just stop for a sec and drop it. I'm getting lost now.
yeah. It's a huge ship.
It's a massive ship. That's the way we came through. There you go. Yeah, let's head down. Bigger than I thought. Let's get ourselves down to restock. See, there used to be an oxygen readout and stuff. I'm sure of it. I'm sure that your thing used to give you an oxygen readout. We're gonna need a big spot here for. Let's just throw that in there. We're gonna need a big spot here for our RCS. What's that? That's small mechanical parts. Let's throw those on there. Yeah, we've got a big space here for it. Cool. Let's head over here, go into there. Got scrap aluminium, small mechanical parts that are right there. Scrap aluminium can go in there. Oh no, you can only stack to 15. Okay. Small electronic parts. I think there's a spot further down with those in them. Right there. We can throw that in there. Throw the conduit in there. Up here somewhere. Throw the... I don't think there's any room up here to throw it, is there? No, there's not. Let's maybe pick that up. Drag that down here a little bit. Throw it in there. So. And we'll just keep the, we'll keep like, you know, bits and pieces up here. Throw that drink bottle down there. It's a bloody mess. It won't be as bad once we repair everything. I don't think we can yet. We repair that. Restore. Unable to comply. Missing a welding tool, but we've got a welding. Oh no. Friction stir tool. We do have one. We have to put that in our hands. Unable to comply. Not enough stat power. Okay. It needs... Does it need... needs battery. Got a battery up here. Let's head up here and see if that actually works. Grab that battery. Come back down here. Throw the battery in that. How do we do that then? I don't know how we did it. I did bring it up before. Like I bought the status inventory. Oh yeah, there. Does that take those? No, it doesn't take those. We need a welder battery. Okay. All right then. Let's throw these batteries down there. Need to head up and get this RCS. Throw that on there. Oh shit. I sucked out some air from my ship. I got too excited. Okay, so we went straight up. We went past the fridges. Past the fridges. Through here. Down here. I think the RCS was down here, wasn't it? We leave it down here?
I think there's more to the left.
We did leave it here somewhere. I think we... Ah, there it is. Let's pick up that. Drop it because there's some other parts in here that we can pick up actually. There's motherboards. Small electronic parts. There's motherboards. which are worth keeping, I think. What I understand. There's a ship battery there. There's an RCS thruster there as well. Let's uninstall that as well. Because I'm pretty sure, it may have changed, but I'm pretty sure that that the RCS thrusters were worth a bit of money. So it takes a long time to uninstall them though, doesn't it? I'm going to keep my eye on the shift time as well. Let's pick that up, bring it out here. We've got the other one sitting there. Take this into the ship. That's a loose air pump that we've got there as well. Be interesting to see how much money we actually make from this, won't it? From all this salvaging. I'm really interested to see how much we make from it. The only thing is I don't know where to sell it all. Take that off and there. Now we've got to find a spot. That there, we need to cancel that. What's that? Right home, remember family. Browse. Oh, I right clicked on myself. Let's grab that and throw it in here. There we go. Wanted to cancel that task. Okay. Back up for the other thruster now. Wait for that door to shut properly this time. Go and get that other thruster. You probably want to take those heaters as well. Don't need any inventory space there. We'll go across here. Grab that. Take that back in. Yeah. Super enjoying this though. Such a chill game. And you never used to with these thrusters and stuff, you used to just pick them up and put them in your inventory. But with the latest patches and stuff like that, or not patches, but the latest upgrades, like the continuation of development, then he's made it so you have to so you actually you have to drag the heavier stuff, which I think is really good. It's kind of, it's a whole lot more.
The low pressure.
Eh?
You had a low pressure warning pop
Yeah,
up.
that's only because we just came back in from the thing. Let's rotate that. Throw that in there. We're just jamming stuff in, man. Jamming stuff in. Let's throw that in there. That in there. Let's access that bulkhead. Throw small electronic parts into... Oh, no, we didn't put them in there, did we? Small electronic parts down here. Which are only stacking to 10, that's right. We're going to need those to do repairs on our ship and stuff like that, but Let's go. Oops. Create that save. I think we should get some good money. We've got to pay $2,000 for our ship. Each shift that we do, we've got to pay just over $2,000 for our ship. So,
Well, hopefully you'll make like 20,000.
yeah, it'd be interesting to see how much we do and how much we get. I want to know how much we get for these RCS thrusters, and I want to go and see if we can spot some more. We'll be back in a minute.